Yeah, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a man who's on trial for littering. Don't you hate people who litter? They're the scum of the earth. They throw trash any and everywhere they please with no regards for Mother Nature and shit, giving Captain Planet a hard time. No, not that Captain Planet, the real Captain Planet.
Perfection.
Let me ask you this. Is placing flowers on, let's say, your deceased fiance's grave counts as littering? You don't think so, right? I didn't think so either. But that's what this guy's on trial for. The horrible, unthinkable crime of placing flowers on his dead fiance's grave. In the criminal justice system, littering-based crimes are considered especially heinous. Down here in Alabama, the dedicated detectives that investigate these vicious misdemeanors are members of the elite squad known as the Special Niggers Unit. These are their stories. A March trial date has been set for an Alabama man who was arrested last month for littering after he placed a box of flowers at his fiance's grave in Auburn, according to reports. Winchester Haggins lost his fiancée Hannah Ford in a car crash on January 17, 2021, the same day the couple visited their future wedding venue in Notaluga, I don't know how you pronounce that shit, about 12 miles southwest of Auburn. My man is literally going through it right now. First, his parents did him dirty by giving him 2 last names and no first name, then lost the love of his life, then got arrested for putting flowers on her grave. Life is constantly kicking you in the balls, my guy. Ladies and gents, this is low-key how villains are made. Haggins said he remembered kissing Ford goodbye as she prepared to drive home to Montgomery, about 45 minutes away, WRBL-TV reported. Ford, 27, died in a 3-vehicle car crash shortly after. This was roughly 1 month after he popped the question. The last things I heard her say were, "I love you and I hate leaving you," Haggins told the station. Excuse me while I go cry like a baby black bitch. Be right back. After her death, Haggins built a flower box filled with her favorite flowers and covered it with engagement pictures for placement at Hannah's grave at Auburn's Memorial Park Cemetery. He said he spoke to the city for the okay to place the flower box by her grave. "The people of the city told me they don't enforce that unless a family member asks for it to be removed," said Haggins, according to WTVM-TV. Haggins noted that the couple had a strained relationship with members of Ford's family and someone kept throwing the flowers away. Haggins, who kept placing the flowers back, said Ford's family never directly told him to stay away or stop leaving the flowers. However, last month, as Haggins was on his way back to preach at an East Alabama church, he was pulled over by police for having an expired tag. Hannah's father, Hayden Ford, had reportedly signed a warrant for Haggins' arrest for the criminal littering, according to the station. "The officer came back and said there is a warrant out for my arrest, handcuffed me and put me on the side of the road on Sunday morning," said Haggins. "I just want to be able to put flowers on her grave," he says. Haggins said he wanted to honor Ford by leaving the flower box, noting he would build 1,000 more if he could. WTVM-TV reported the couple met in 2019 and got engaged in December 2020. It sounds to me like the fiance's father didn't like Mr. Two Last Names because he and his daughter were moving too fast and feel that Mr. Two Last Names proposing to his daughter is the cause of her death. I could be wrong here, but it does sound like a possibility. Or maybe her father is just a genuinely shitty person. That can also be a possibility. Like, why call the police and press charges on a man who is constantly putting your dead daughter's favorite flowers on her grave? The dude is clearly in love and cares about her and wants to honor her. Also, the family never directly told him to stay away or to not put flowers. But at the same time, we don't know the father's side of the story. This whole story has been one-sided. Auburn police released a statement to WRBL-TV after his arrest. In Alabama, certain burial plots are owned and controlled by the family of the deceased and therefore are private property. Any citizen has a right to pursue criminal charge upon showing sufficient probable cause exists to believe that the crime has been committed. The individual charged in this case turned himself into the Auburn Police Department on January 24, 2022 after a warrant was signed by another citizen, this statement read in part. I don't think there's probable cause to charge him for placing flowers on his fiance's grave, but I do feel that the father is hurting and is doing petty shit to get back at the man. Also, it's a Class C misdemeanor. The punishment is a $250 fine for the first offense, and each one after that is $500. So at best the case will be dropped, and at worst he pays $250. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear from you. Do you think the father is being petty, or do you think the fiance is in the wrong? And that's pretty much it. If you do like the video, don't be a pussy. Hit that like and subscribe button. And if you don't, I'm not going to make you Belgian waffles in the morning, and I hope your coffee's decaf. This has been your boy, Mr. Game & Flex, Top 5, Dead or Alive, Swear to God, you know the vibes, back in your face from cyberspace. And remember, punishable by fine means legal for a price. Until next time.